The government chief whip Justine Lumumba is cracking the whip against absentee ministers and NRM members of parliament. All ministers and members of parliament who will absent themselves from parliament committees and plenary could soon face disciplinary action.
Some of the sanctions should be a warning, some of them should be suspension, some of them may even be dismissal, even losing a seat in the parliament. Because if a member has not attended plenary for 15 consecutive times without a justifiable reason, why should that member keep here?
According to Lumumba, these rules, among others, are being drafted by the Central Executive Committee of the NRM party and are likely to come into force this month.
When we are given the rules of procedure, I will produce copies to every member. I will give a copy to every member of NRM in the parliament, and I will make sure they are implemented to the letter.
The 9th Parliament comprises of 375 MPs and 13 ex-officials, but most sittings have just about 50 MPs. This has affected business in Parliament. Many bills and reports that are meant to be discussed and passed remain on the shelves of Parliament. For Parliament to take a decision on any matter, it requires at least 125 MPs to be present. Such is the gravity of the problem that about 2 supplementary budgets were not passed in time due to lack of quorum. The Public Order Management Bill has for close 2 months now been stuck at the committee stage in Parliament over a lack of quorum.
I'm no longer going to tolerate that. Members who come and sign and walk away, I'm going to monitor that. Ministers who come and sign and walk away, I'm going to monitor that.
There are some of our colleagues who came to Parliament when they were not interested in the work of Parliament, but in the pay of members of Parliament. The day that pay was guaranteed is the last time they appeared here. So they can occasionally come in once in a while, but they are never interested. And that's why even when they are inside, you will never see them contributing or even standing up to show the Speaker they want to say something.
Committees of Parliament have sometimes called off meetings because of MPs have either failed to attend or arrive late. Besides allowances, in these meetings, the clerks order for soda, water, tea and all types of snacks for the meeting. When the MPs fail to attend the committees, all this go to waste. In the new NRM party rules, any MP or minister who intends to travel abroad or has a problem is expected to notify the government chief whip.
Whether chairpersons of committees, whether the Speaker, whether the Prime Minister, whether the President, taking out MPs without consulting party whips in Parliament, it's wrong and it should stop. These are some of the reasons why we lack quorum in Parliament, because at times when you try to roll call your members, at one time I found I had 80 members of Parliament outside and only one had informed me when he was going away. This should stop.
The party enjoys a majority in Parliament with 258 MPs. As the government chief whip tackles the problem of absenteeism, there are also members of Parliament who attend committees and the plenary but have never spoken even a single word. It's now upon the chief whip to ensure that these MPs are accountable to their voters. Agnes Nandutu, NTV, Parliament.